Hey Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, how you guys doing? This one's for the singles. We're going to see what's going on, who and what is coming toward you when it comes to your love life. All right, so if you're a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, stick around, hang out. Welcome to my channel. My name is Anna. They call me the Mama Leo around here. I'm a very proud Leo, and I love reading these cards. All right, let's jump in. All right, take what resonates for you, leave the parts that don't, okay? So we have the Y in reverse and the fork in the road. I think that there's something around understanding now some of the relationships you've had. You're not really in that question of like, why did this all happen, or why did they come into my life? I think you're really clear that there's somebody recently that you don't want around. You kind of understand the reason for them being there. We have the fork in the road. So very interesting. I feel like your life is taking a bit of a different turn in a direction that you weren't really going before. I think that there's a relationship that recently affected you and you have a lot of questions about that actually changed you, okay? I get the sense of like gratitude around that journey. It's weird because this is a 13 and this is a 31. They're literally the opposite things. So something about your last relationship may have shifted you very powerfully. Okay, Leo, don't worry. We're going to get into the reading. Let's see what we got here. Talk to me about the next person coming into Leo's life, the next relationship for the single Leos. Time to release negativity, and confidence is the key to your success. So you could be having a Scorpio or a Leo entering the chat here. Okay, guys. I do feel like somebody coming into your life, for those of you who haven't really thought about it or contemplated it very much, part of what's going on here is that there's still some energy you might need to let go of and get confident. I mean, you're a Leo, you know what I'm saying? But I do understand as a Leo that sometimes our confidence can be our biggest challenge as well. But be confident. Not every relationship that comes your way is going to be shitty, okay? So let's look at who's actually coming in here. My cards are just doing their own thing today. All right, who is coming toward Leo? Who's coming toward Leo? Show me the next person coming toward the single Leos, please. Show me the next person coming toward the single Leos. I don't know why I have this drawer open. All right, next person coming toward Leo. Okay, Three of Pentacles. And the Two of Wands. This is somebody who's ready to leave their comfort zone. I actually feel like this is somebody coming out of a relationship for many of you. They may be separating from somebody or just divorced. They could be newly out of a relationship. So this person is giving their newly out of a relationship, okay? Now, tell me a little bit about this person. Tell me about the personality. I'm going to pull some cards for their personality as well. Tell me a little bit about this person. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. They're doing all right for themselves financially here. Okay. They're a very like grounded type of person. Tell me more about them. Ten of Swords. Oh boy. This person's been through something. All right, so male, female, however you identify, your person just went through something very hard for them. Ten of Swords. They're a very like giving, you know, grounded type of person. They could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, as well as Scorpio or a Leo here. However, I feel like they are literally separating from somebody, or they just have, and so they may not have the best outlook on jumping directly into a relationship, which is good to know because you want to know if somebody's not ready for a relationship. Okay. Now tell me, how will this meeting between this person and Leo happen? How will this meeting happen between Leo and this person? Actually, Let me look at them real quick. Sorry, I forgot about these. Let me look at how this person is. These are like wood, y'all. These cards are so thick you can't barely shuffle. I have the world's tiniest hands. When you meet me, you'll see. I know there's people out there that have met me surprisingly, and they're always like, "Oh my God, is it really you?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's me." And I am this weird in person. All right, so we have an athlete and we have a companion. This person is very loyal, okay? And that's why they are so fucked up over what just happened. You're meeting somebody coming out of a relationship they probably thought was going to be there forever. This card is always interesting to me because it points to teamwork, and this kind of cooperation energy. But also, if you look at it, it always makes me feel like these two people are getting married at an altar. So it's giving this person thought this was going to be their lifetime with this whoever they were with, okay? But it didn't work out like that. This person gave them everything and probably is trying to take everything from them. So you're going to have to be understanding, because I don't feel that this person is the problem. You see what I'm saying? We have the companion. This is their light attribute. This is beautiful. This is somebody who is loyal, has tenacity, and is not selfish. Like I said, they are a giver. Their shadow attribute, though, is misusing confidence, loss of personal identity. So you're looking at somebody here who could get really lost in a relationship. You may hear them say things like, "I didn't know who I was anymore after we split up because my whole life was my family. My whole life was this person. Everything I did, I went to work, I made things happen for this person. I went to counseling for this person. I did whatever I could." I'm going to say I feel like their person cheated on them because they fell out of love or something. This person was really betrayed by them. Okay. Now we have the athlete, which is great. So this is a physically good ass looking mofo. Okay. That queen up top. That's what I'm talking. Hurt my back. Okay. So they look good. They smell good. They fine. All right. All right. Dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. So not only are they a physically attractive and active person, get your bike out, ladies, get to the gym. Okay. This person also has a lot of willpower, and they're a person who has a strong spirit. They may not be spiritual, but they have good beliefs. They were raised right, okay? That's what it's giving to me. I love this fucking reading so far. I hope y'all are still here because I can't wait to see. All right, the shadow attribute, misuse of their athletic ability for selfish reasons, meaning they might go to the gym and be like, "Look at my good looking ass." Okay, so they might flirt a little bit, but I don't think they've ever crossed the line, or they feel confident about themselves. A false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. So this person may sometimes get cold and not want to open up, or feel entitled to being a certain way or saying certain things. So that's something they probably get to work on, because that's really what our shadow attributes are. They're things that we get to work on, and everybody has them. And if you don't think, take a look in the mirror, because it's parts of you ain't like either. Alrighty, let's jump right in. So what was I saying here? I was saying, how will you meet this person? Let's see if we can figure out how you will meet this person. Oh, you want to stay for this one, babe. I am on it today. I'm on it today. How will Leo meet this person? Give me 2 cards. Three of Swords. Okay, 3 of Swords. Don't get your panties in a bunch just yet. Hi, Sach. And the Sun. Oh, somewhere where you go to heal. Okay, somewhere where you go to talk about your issues. You could run into them at the therapist. You could be on some sort of board, like a divorcing, like you're all divorcees, right? That vibe. This could be where therapy, where you all are learning, retreats, places where people would meet when their heart is broken, church, okay, spiritual centers. So think where you would gather to heal emotional stuff, right? Heartbreak, things that happened, maybe even something around justice as well, because the three of swords can represent like not having justice, injustice. There's pain, there's heartbreak. The sun, again, Leo energy. So it's very possible you meet this person in one of these settings. Okay. All right. Now I want to see how they will feel about you. Let's see how they will feel about Leo, please. How are they going to feel about Leo when they meet them? Oh, shit. Babe. That's how they're going to feel. Two of Cups. This is my soulmate. There's something about this person. I hope none of y'all clicked off, because bitch, we're going in. All right, let's see how they gonna feel. How they gonna feel? You guys got me in a mood now. All right, how they gonna feel about Leo? Yes, Three of Cups. That's my bestie. Okay, they're gonna celebrate. This person literally is gonna be like, yes, this right here, this is the kind of emotional love, support. Okay, let me just put the two little cuppies in the front. This is the love, the support, the friend I've been looking for. They're going to feel fabulous. Okay, this is the community. This is my tribe. This is my person. They may not voice it, but they're feeling it. Okay, because I said, how are they going to feel? Now, how are you going to feel? Look, I got two of the great cards out here. Let's see. If you act skittish, I'm going to find you. Okay, how's Leo going to feel? How's Leo going to feel about this person? How's Leo going to... Knight of Wands. Hell yeah. You're going to be like, Daddy. You're going to be like, oh, some Genuine's going to play. We're going to get a little, hey, Daddy, hey. You're going to be like, damn, I'm going for it, okay? This is you going for it and feeling foxy and sexy, because they give off this energy to you that's going to make you feel like, yes, you're going to feel adventurous, okay? You might go home after that. I'm not mad. Tell me about it. Comment. All right. How else is Leo going to feel? How else is Leo going to feel? The star. Yes. This is it. You're going to be like, oh my God, this is it. This is it. This is it. I feel healed. Jesus. Once they pop that, boom, you're going to be like, yes, Lord. Do. No, actually, you're going to feel like, this is my dream come true. This is my star. This is what I hoped for. You'll feel replenished after being in this person's energy. I'm trying to take it down a notch and get serious here, because girl, excited. But you're going to feel like they're replenishing you. They are breathing some life into you, okay? This is a freaking beautiful connection, okay? I might even see what time of year I can get, within how many months or something. Let's look at that really quick since I'm talking about it. About when will Leo meet this person? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Give me a time frame. Ace of Cups. Holy shit. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio season. So we're talking November-ish, and we're talking next year, early next year. What is end of February and into March is Pisces, I believe. Okay. So, yeah, end of February? No, sorry. End of February into March. Yeah, because Aquarius goes, yep, okay. End of February into March, potentially. And Ace of Cups is a little bit of time. So this fits the bill. So Ace of Cups is more like 6 months, something like that. So 6 months from the time you're seeing this video, or around Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio season from when you're seeing this video, is when you're going to meet this person. And it was the Ace of Cups. I'm just saying, this is like brand new. Oh my God, soulmate, holy shit, love here. Okay, now I want to see what's the next move this person will make when they encounter you. What's the next move they'll make? And then I'm going to look at the potential outcome. I'm going to look at challenges too, okay? Oh, this person's going to move heaven and earth, babe. Are you fucking kidding me? The World with the Ten of Wands. This person is literally going to move heaven and earth to try to be with you. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. And we did talk about the fact that I felt Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus with this Ace of Pentacles. We also have had Leo. We've had Aquarius. We have Scorpio as well. So you got somebody who's fixed energy. This is a person you can trust, that who they are is pretty much who they are. But let's see who they might really be. Let's see what they're going to hide from Leo, okay? What they might potentially be hiding from Leo. If there's any flaws in this mofo, we want to see, okay? Tell your girl. Okay, what could they potentially be hiding? What don't we see about this person, please? What don't we see? Okay, the High Priestess. Oh, shit. That they're a little mysterious, okay? They're a thinker. They're a deep thinker. It's Pisces energy. They may need some alone time. So they're very intuitive. They're a very calm person who may need downtime and alone time. So you're going to have to understand not to take that personally. They're just a deep thinker. They may not share all of their thoughts. There's a little bit of mystery to them. They are very educated. They're also spiritual in their own way. You know, I was married a bunch of years ago. He died, God rest his soul. He died in 2020. And so he didn't seem like a spiritual dude, but he really was. He would say very unusual things to me. And before he died, he texted me, and I knew something was wrong. And I remember him replying saying, "Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to myself." But I'm saying all of this to say is that this person is like, I didn't know that he was like that. It was weird. He would have very intuitive moments and strange dreams. This person could be very like that. It's giving me that reminiscing energy of somebody who's not necessarily spiritual, but they are. So this person could be intuitive, have a gift. Maybe they don't talk about it, or they've never felt confident about this thing. They are very kind of solitary, need some downtime, need to be alone type of person. There's Sachi. Sachi and Petunia are, look at these. Look at these cats. What is going on in here? What are we doing? One's stuck in the pillow, the other's like, I'm watching. This is a freak off. Literally, this is some Diddy freak off in here. Sorry. All right. So anyway, that's what they're hiding. It's not a bad thing. Let's see the potential outcome. I mean, I have the best damn cards out here. That could be the potential outcome. Okay, let's see potential outcome. Potential outcome, please. Potential outcome of this connection. Oh, no! No! Ugh. Give me one more card. I'm not happy about this. Okay. Potentially, you find out something, or they find out something, and this may not be good for the relationship. There may be something that gets exposed here with the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is deception. It's sneakiness. I don't want to say I feel that person is this way, but it's a thoughts, it's ideas, it's, you know, challenging, and it's like challenging. I feel like the potential outcome is that you have a rude awakening about beliefs in this, or your own insecurities, okay? So I would be careful. I would be careful just that somebody's insecurities may end up ruining the relationship, because I don't necessarily feel this is a breakup. I'm going to get some advice, but I feel like this is beautiful. And then once the relationship starts to solidify, some insecurities start coming up again, and that can lead to kind of sabotaging the relationship. I feel like there's sabotaging because somebody's hiding that, that maybe they're not through some issues. They have self-limiting beliefs. These are things that they believe about themselves or about relationships or about the other person, or, you know, you get what I mean. I don't feel like it's a breakup, and it could be a potential like short-term separation, but whoever is having this isn't really sharing it. So it makes it feel like you have to be suspicious of each other. Okay. There's a suspicion going on here, which this is telling me it gets that way because somebody gets insecure with the Eight of Swords and gets in their head. So be careful if that's you. Okay, let's see the advice. Let's see the advice, because I don't think this is bad. Let's see the advice. Queen of Swords, talk about it. Talk about it. Make sure too that you articulate your feelings and not in a cold way. Okay, share what's going on with you. Be honest. And we also have the Empress. Okay, so nurture conversation, nurture the honesty, connect deeply with this person. There's a potential, this is Libra energy, there's a potential for a child here. This is, you know, really mothering and growing together, but they may be kind of a cerebral person. They may think a lot, so you have to get them to talk. You have to nurture that part of them, because like we said, remember, they're the high priestess. Deep down, they're the high priestess. They're a person who might keep a lot of things to themselves, and you may become suspicious of that, as I said. So we're seeing that. So in order to fix this, be direct with them, but be loving at the same time, so that they can be open and they can feel safe while communicating with you. Okay, my loves. Now let me get you a card or two to wrap this up, because this is one of the better love readings that I've ever seen for singles. What do we have here for Leos? No whammies. The Chaser. Okay, we got a couple of cards. Okay. So we have passion. We have a mirror, mirroring each other. We have the backstabbing, the separation, pain. So again, I feel like this is going to be an issue for either one or both of you. Okay, we have the mirror. You guys are mirroring each other, inner wounds. You're reflecting back to each other what the wounding is if it's not fully healed. And I know a lot of you are going to say, but I want to be with somebody fully healed. This person will probably not show up as a person who is wounded. Sometimes we don't understand our wounding, and then we get into a relationship and boom, there it is right in front of you. Okay, we have passion, insane chemistry, sparks flying everywhere, FTW, equal interest, burning desires for each other, and the Chaser, fear of abandonment, codependency, and chasing. Okay, so you or this person may have been in that type of relationship where they've been abandoned, you've been abandoned, or you have the fear of it. Like I said, you guys are going to mirror each other a little bit. So though this is a soulmate relationship, it could be a past life soulmate relationship. Maybe you guys are here to still work out a little bit of energy between the two of you. Okay, my loves, trust the process. I feel like this is going to be an amazing relationship. You know, stick with the advice, nurture the relationship, nurture this person to talking and sharing. Understand that you guys both have your own wounds, and not to let that get in the way of your beautiful connection that's coming through here. Okay, let's see what messages we have. Oh, now she's settling into my sweater now. She loves my sweater so badly. To Petunia, she loves being in my sweater. It's a little bit ridiculous. So, All right, let's see. This one. How can you shift your perspective on this feeling, emotion, or question? So stay with that, okay? When things start happening, ask yourself. In my weekly energy video, you guys, I talked about how it's proven science that when you have an emotion for 90 seconds or longer, that now starts becoming part of, your ruminating, your thought process, your energy. The longer you think about something, the more it's influencing how you are going to behave. If you can just simply have an emotion for 90 seconds and then get off of it, you can begin to see things clearly. So how can you shift your perspective? You'll need to ask yourself that, okay? How can you shift your perspective? And I am a magnet for an unlimited abundance of love, health, and money. Those are your two messages, okay? You got to believe that you are worthy of this. Trust this person. I don't think that they're going to hurt you. I think that if you expect that this person will hurt you, that is going to be exactly what you get, okay? And just because they're not a sharer and they like to think to themselves doesn't mean the worst of this person. All right, guys, I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for having fun and being here with me today. Please don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't forget to like it, share it, subscribe. Come on back and see me, okay, guys? Don't forget to hit that top notification bell too. It'll tell you when I'm uploading. Love you.